Hope you can hear us. What's up, Ollie?
Yeah, how you doing? All good?
Yeah, all good, Ollie. Where are you joining us from?
I joined. I came on a video a couple months back. It was an indoor track in Watford. You might remember.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, Watford. Watford's always a great track. Was it an analysis we did as well? Some
Yeah,
footage?
exactly. Spot on. Yeah, yeah. It was an analysis. Yeah,
Wow, so you're one of the OGs.
yeah.
Amazing, amazing. How has training been? You still at Watford these days?
Yeah. So I had my local finals. Finished second. So I've moved on to regionals
Congrats.
now. So
Amazing.
my regionals is next weekend up in Nottingham, team sport. So
Super.
yeah. Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to going over the footage that you submitted. Just to refresh you, Ollie, uh, track help, guys. It's been a while for you. It's become very popular over the past few months. So what we're doing is whoever submits the footage first, we'll go through it in that order. We're gonna go through Saad first. Hopefully, gonna get on to Rami after that. Then we'll get to yours, if that sounds all right. Yeah.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it anyway. Thank you.
No worries at all. It's great to have some of the OGs back. We're gonna get straight into the footage, guys. Saad, talk me through this qualifying session.
Yeah, so it was my first time on the track. It's actually Reda on the left with the.
Oh, okay. So let's have a dual input. Rida, feel free to talk about. So where's Rida actually?
It's on the left. The guy on the
I'm
left.
there. Him.
Amazing. Rida, were you recording?
No, sadly, the first race was my best race ever.
Oh, okay. So this is not the one.
No.
Well, talk us through it, guys. This looks exciting.
So it's first time for both of us on the track, and we did practice, but like for reals, it's this
Yeah.
with the weights and everything.
Beautiful
Uh,
footage, by the way.
Thank you. And then the track was really dusty because nobody races on it.
They haven't
Oh,
used
okay.
it since 2019.
Gotcha.
So yeah, look, you can see at the hairpin of this corner, like all the dust we did.
Whoa. Okay. So is this the track that nobody drove at for a while, and then you were gonna do some race there? This is that
Basically.
race.
Yeah.
Nice. Finally, because there was a lot of anticipation for that. Outlap, basically, we're seeing over here.
Mm-hmm. So this qualifying, I didn't really have a nice top end,
Okay.
but I worked with it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to try your best sometimes.
Mhm.
You had a
Yeah,
new card for the
and-
race.
Yeah, you get a different card for every race.
What were you saying, Rida?
Yeah, and I had a temper tantrum because of my car.
Say that again. Your mic is just a bit low.
Oh, I said I had a temper tantrum because of that, of my cards.
Okay. What happened to your card?
Sad got it in the first race and didn't have a top speed without split screen.
Okay.
And this track relies on top speed.
I can tell just by the first lap over here. So, in terms of this qualifying, are you trying to work together, the two of you?
Yeah, ideally I just try and work with whoever is around my pace.
Yeah. Are you quite similar after doing a few sessions here?
Reda's a bit faster, but we're around the same pace.
That's always good. What was Rida doing differently?
It really depended on the cart.
Okay.
I could tell you right now, after the first lap, I just waited for the people like Sad and another friend to catch up so we worked together.
Yeah.
But I saw that my top speed was really bad, so we went into the pits.
Did you manage to change it?
No, they didn't allow me to change it.
Oh, okay.
So then I started smashing my hand against the engine.
Did that help?
Then I locked in and I qualified the P6.
Not bad. It looks like you're keeping up with the top guy side.
Yeah,
You know?
so the guy right in front, he's a French guy. He's really good.
Okay.
And then Reda is the second place guy. And then in front is another friend of ours.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it doesn't look so bad, Rida.
Believe me, it was.
Maybe we can't see the guys behind. A lot quicker guys behind.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's qualifying actually. Something you'll notice in qualifying is chance to go over track conditions, get a first look at it. Did you do a practice before this, or was this like the first?
Oh, we did the practice before this.
We did like 5
Yeah.
practices before.
So what happened with this sand? They didn't do anything about it on the inside.
Even
No,
the
they-
2 strokes, they would just go around it.
Around it, okay. A new line you got to take.
But like Sunday, it cleared up, so we could take the optimum racing line.
That's better because that just feels a bit weird taking a different line. But that's why you got to adapt to it. What was quicker, going through the sand or around it?
For Saturday, we needed to go right in the middle.
Ah, okay.
Sunday, you needed to smash through it.
Gotcha. How many drivers then were in this round?
Not a lot because it's in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
I think we had like 13.
Not
I don't
bad.
remember.
I could tell you right now. Wait, let me check. We had 15 drivers.
Excellent. You know, the smaller grid, the better. There's probably all the quick guys, the serious guys who
Yeah.
came, right?
Yep.
And were there any surprise results? Some people you didn't expect do well or didn't do so well?
Oh yes. Very, very much.
This track was, oh my God.
Overall, what's your opinion of it? You've done a number of races now. Good track?
This is my.
It would be a good track if every kart were equal. Because basically,
okay.
if there's one bad kart on this track, you really feel it.
Yeah. And I can tell, like, if we even scroll past, does anybody else overtake you? Or you hold
I don't know who that is.
I think that's you're lapping someone there actually. I'm just interested to see the straight line speed difference because tracks like this are, very very crucial for the straight line speed on the exit of the corners. So basically, it's an owner kart track. This.
Yeah.
And that's why when you run rentals on it, it's about how can you keep the momentum as high as possible. It's very flowing. And is it 80% gas basically, and only like a tap of the brakes, or is there?
The first corner is downhill. You got to brake really early for it. It doesn't look like on the camera, but it's really downhill.
This is the first
Yeah,
corner.
Corner.
Awesome.
For turn 1.
Yeah. What were you doing for turn 1?
For turn 1 is a blind corners, and everyone in the first practice spun in 2-stroke and then 4-stroke.
Right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the marshal?
For me, the first time that I did the first corner, I went straight through the first corner.
Wow.
I broke way too late.
Give me one sec. Let me share the whole screen. Is the marshal always in the same spot, or it just?
No, he moves around a bit.
Yeah. Because it's one feeling, right? The braking.
Yeah. By the last day, we put a tire where we should brake.
There we go.
Then you broke really hard. Ideally you let off of the brakes now.
Okay, so nice and early.
You in 4-stroke you smash into the accelerator, but in 2-stroke you have traction. So if you smash it, it's gonna bug down.
Yeah.
So like this, we stayed a bit going, cutting like this curb.
Yep.
Then we tried to stay like towards the outside, and we lift here.
Okay.
This corner is really dependent on the cart. There's carts that I drove that could take this flat,
Yeah.
and there's carts that I took that had to lift.
Okay.
So yeah.
Obviously, the faster, the more lifting. But some of them, what about taking like a tighter line? Was that quicker?
No.
You have to
It's
go out.
basically a 90-degree turn right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't tell too well from the footage, but I'm sure in person it's a lot tighter than that. What about the curbs? Can you ride a lot of these, or you avoid
They're
it?
not that high. They're not that high. So
Okay.
For this one, ideally like a bit.
You get on a bit. Now you're coming uphill again, right?
yeah, uphill.
Here you try to stay to the inside and ride the inside curb.
Awesome.
This one,
Yep.
and you
Look at that.
brake. Yeah, like that. And you brake as soon as this curb starts.
Wow. So just over here, nice reference.
This
On
is
the
a
brakes.
really wide. It's a wide hairpin. And if
Okay.
you brake so long for it, it's uncomfortable. It's really annoying.
And you try to stay riding this curb inside, and let the cart
Wow.
flow.
Yeah.
And let the cart flow out to the outside curb and ride it.
Nice. So actually, you set this corner up all the way from here by
Yeah.
going tight, and then you brake early, then you go late apex, right? Over here, pretty much a late,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then back out. And now you stay right?
Yep. Because then it's a flat left.
Flat
As
left,
soon,
okay.
as soon as you leave the curb, you turn.
Yep.
I turn my head for some reason, but
It is qualifying. You got to check who's behind.
And for this corner, it depended on the carts. You could
Any
either
reference for braking?
nope.
yeah, I had a reference. It was, you see the little chip in the line.
I think here, right? Just about here?
No, I
No,
broke
no,
a
no,
bit
no.
later. That chip in the white line.
Oh, okay. Look at that. That's
I used to brake on top of the curb.
okay.
But I have a question. Do you think it's better to brake on top or without on the curb on the 4-stroke?
I think it depends on how the kart reacts. So some 4-stroke, depending on also tire grip, they snap out very easily. So you lose a lot of control. But it's also up to the driver. They're able to get the right brake pressure on the curb and actually use it to their advantage a little. So generally, curb will give you a bit more rotation, just because if you look at it, you can see there's the sand and dust on it, right? Compared to this part of the track, which is always clean and you're driving over it. So this part will generally be a little more slippery. So find that limit.
No, it's actually after the practices and half of the quali, the curbs cleared up. There wasn't any dust.
Okay, so that meant more drivers were actually using it.
Yes.
Still, compared to the tarmac, it will have a lot less or a lot more sand, but it's driver preference as well.
I also used it for like the snappy feel, because as soon as I feel my cart starting to rotate, I accelerate it, so I
Yeah.
avoided touching the.
And you didn't have to brake as much. You can use the curb to slow the
Yeah.
cart down a little. Yeah, that's another thing, Saad. Use the curb to slow the cart down, and no need to brake as much. This is that really.
You could see it already started to clear up.
Yeah, slightly. Still, I think you're experimenting the line there, Saad.
Yeah,
Where
it's
the
still
best
looking.
way to go.
Here, you let it flow to the outside. Don't go on top of the curb. Just your bumper.
Amazing.
Here, you can see me on in front.
Okay.
Riding this is
Yeah, look at that.
and turning early. So
Mhm.
and like dipping my front tire here,
Nice. Yeah.
so I can take a flat.
And then you're set up for this next one as well, easily,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Taking a diagonal. And
Awesome.
here I also got really like that, really close to the pivot.
A little bit sideways, no problem.
And you try to stay around the middle or outside, because if you stay to the inside,
Yep.
in this corner, and the exit you're gonna go on off the track.
Ah, okay.
There's no
sorry.
exit curb. It's just gravel on the exit.
Take the inside and yep, look on the left. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't want to actually be near.
Right.
I think this is where this is not the best. I think who's this in front? Do you catch up to Rida over here?
I think that is Rida, I think.
No, that's not me. That's
That's Yusuf. That's Yusuf.
Ah, okay, that's another driver. Let's see. I think at the beginning you did you had a clean lap.
Yeah, around. If you want to look at a good lap,
What's a good lap?
There's a friend that posted the link on it of YouTube.
No
Like,
worries. Try and share that if you can. I wanted to see one of your laps. That's why. You got a clean lap here. This is towards the end, right?
yeah. This is like oh, and this was also a really tricky part of the track.
I think we've gone ahead too much. Let's try and find.
Yeah, you could just go back a bit to the straight, yeah, like that.
So this is
Here,
one more
this is the
time.
straight. This is the straight, yeah.
Ah, yes. If you look over here, yeah, look
Yeah,
here. You
look.
take the normal line. That's really no run. Did anyone go off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I won. That's how I won my the
Oh,
first
you
heat.
won. You won one of the races.
Yeah, because
Amazing.
the guy on P1 went off.
There you go. You pressured him.
Here, you tried to not touch it, like the guy in front touched it. You didn't. You broke around here.
Mm-hmm.
Touch this curb,
On the inside.
and also touch this one. Ride
Nice,
this
nice.
to open up this.
The next corner, the left.
You lift here for rotation
Mm-hmm.
because the outside was really dusty.
Gotcha.
And here you also ride this and the other curb.
Some people
Nice flow.
didn't, and some people did. I did personally.
Okay.
And on the outside curb, you could see me riding it for. And at the end, everyone started copying my line and using that curb because people said this one.
Mm.
Because people started going a bit wide to open it up, and then when they realized I was faster, they just
Yeah, that's how people analyze. They see we're gonna
Mhm.
see exactly what different things he's doing, and then they'll copy your line. So you got to find a new way. In the end, what was the difference in qualifying between the carts?
a huge difference.
Yeah, you were saying because mainly of the
In practice, whilst I had a good kart, I was 2 times faster than the
There
time
was
that I set with my.
the cart that was like 1 second faster than any cart, and they had to get rid of it.
And is it by luck you get it, or they assign you numbers?
It's by luck. There's there's tennis balls with numbers, and you just pick one.
All right, and it's pre-decided. You do everything in advance.
Yeah, just before the race.
So how were your races at finishing positions?
I did like I forgot P5 or P4 during qualifying. First
No,
race,
Not bad.
I said you did P5.
P5, okay. So P5 in qualifying. First
Amazing.
race I did P4 with Rida's kart,
Mm-hmm.
and then the last two I really forgot. I think P4 again and P5 or something, or P4.
No,
Not bad.
you got P4, P4, P4 because Badr got P5 in the last one.
There we go. So P4, P4, P4.
Just missed out on the podium.
Yeah.
And what about Rida?
So I qualified P6, right behind Saad.
Mm-hmm.
At the start, I got a better start than him, but we had agreed earlier to help each other.
Okay.
So I slaughtered behind him and pushed him. And the first race was chaotic, and I finished first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I finished third. I got the same card that I got in quali.
Okay,
And then in the final, I finished second. So overall, second.
amazing, amazing. What do you think Saad could have done to be on the podium with you? Luck?
Be more aggressive.
Be more aggressive. Okay. That's always the 50-50, in the races. How uh, strict are they with the rules?
Not very much, because in the first race, I remember I got punted. In the first race, I got punted, and whilst I was first, and I just got pissed
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't do anything, but I still pushed back, and got first.
Excellent. Who are we watching here? The guy you were fighting
The
for the
guy
win?
who won.
The guy who won. Okay. So are you just behind Rida in this one?
Yeah.
What's he doing differently, you think?
I can already see in the first corner, he took a way tighter line. But also the track is already warmed up because it's the day before it was like it was there wasn't sunny. There you go.
Right.
You see what I mean? Can you go back?
Yeah, look at this.
He writes it, like I said.
And it's much cleaner over here.
Mhm.
This is Sunday.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's the last race. It's the last race.
Human DRS, why not? Yeah,
You
you
see,
Mhm.
you see, like I said, when you don't you tilt your tire inside, look at the exit that he's gonna get.
Whoa, it's very
Got
aggressive
on.
on the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. And what's the ruling on the track limits? You can go over like that?
The
Yeah.
ruling in the track
No.
limits is don't die.
Don't get stuck on the outside. I think that's what they said, right?
One of our friends actually got punted, had a
Mhm.
really bad weekend because of a guy. He got
Oh.
stuck for half of the race.
No,
And
that's just by looking at this
you
driver.
see what I mean by they copied me?
Yeah, look at the line over here. This is very, very smooth outside and inside. That's bound to happen in at a new track where everyone's watching each other's lines, and then that just makes the racing closer.
You can see the tire I put on the right side on turn 1. You can still see it.
Dad, who put it?
Me and Zach.
This one over here, yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, you got to do all these.
See how look how tight he takes this.
Look at this.
Yeah, because you're supposed to take it tight.
Yeah.
Better for acceleration.
So overall, this is part of some championship.
It's the Moroccan championship.
Moroccan championship, nice. And how many rounds are remaining for this year?
0 or 1. We still don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think it's probably
0.
not going to happen.
Yeah.
Before December, you're saying? Is that the cutoff? Okay. Is it January to December every year?
Yep.
It's more like February to.
It's more like January is the Throne Cup.
Okay.
February to October is the championship, and November is just like 24-hour a month.
Okay. I was gonna say
they do 3 24 hours back to back on the same track.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Every other week, kind of thing.
Sorry.
Every other week they do it, like one week.
They do like the first week of November, the second week of November, the third week of November.
Oh, every week then.
24 hours.
So, are you guys participating in any of them?
I did last year. No, the beginning of this year in the 24 hours.
Amazing. Any plans for this year in November?
I really don't know. It depends on exam seasons.
Yeah.
Of course. And you need to get some teammates. 24 hours, you need at least a few drivers.
4 people.
Yeah, minimum 4. And then even that's quite tough.
In fact, me and Sad, we just competed in a 13-hour race.
Those are the pictures you were showing us last week, right, Sad?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, Sad was telling us about it. You enjoyed it, Rida?
Yeah, pretty much. The start was crazy.
But I think you got a top 5 finish. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think 5th or 6th. I really forgot.
No, we got 5th.
Okay. We're 5th in pro. Yeah, because
That's
there's
it.
an AM team that was in front of us.
I think the next challenge after this, you've done halfway, 24 hours, same team. You guys can really challenge yourselves.
The annoying thing is that they didn't tell us how they would separate pro and AM. Like basically for qualifying, we were 16 teams. They took the top 8, they put them in pro, and the bottom 8 in AM.
Okay, right.
We knew we would have qualified in 8th place and got P1 in AM.
So you could have chosen, yeah, which one you want to be in.
Yeah, if
No.
you just don't qualify in your AM.
You just drive a bit slower, basically.
Basically.
So
Yeah.
I did quali, and I qualified P4.
Okay.
Then after the race starts, my teammate Zach really gave me a big push.
You work together.
No, he
It was
pushed me.
Le Mans start.
Oh, that was the start. Yeah.
Yeah.
An actual push, not even on the track.
You could see the video. It's on Insta.
I think you showed us a clip of it, right?
I showed you the fast pictures, yeah.
And off of the bats, I got the guy next to me, so I was already P4 or P3. Then me being myself and not understanding that it's an endurance, I just pushed and went through the pack to P1.
Okay. And you
And
got
then
penalized?
no, I did it clean.
Very good.
But
Clean
then
fast.
I got spun.
Ah, that's when you spun out. Yeah.
People push. The guy in front of me braked way too early, and the guy behind me smashed into me. And
You
then
dropped how many places after that?
So as P1, I dropped to P6.
Ah, that's horrible, luck. And no penalties or anything?
No.
Yeah, that's the problem with these races.
And
They don't take
then
seriously.
in the last stints, we were P6, managed to climb to P5. And then I saw P2, which is one of my friends.
Okay.
I was doing 1 minute 4.2s or 3s, I don't remember. And he was doing 1 minute 5.4.
Okay.
And he's normally a really good driver. He just had a bad kart. And P3 was on the same lap right behind him.
Right.
So he begged me to push him. We worked together, and at the end of the race, he finished P2.
So he
And
thanked you, yeah, after?
of course,
you clutched up for him.
we sprayed champagne. No, we sprayed soda.
No,
But
that's it.
but as soon as we went into the pits, we saw a fight.
Oh yeah.
With who? Which position?
It was 2 of the Portuguese teams. I think it
Oh.
like I forgot. It's like kind of low down. And they were fighting about run. I didn't understand what they were saying. They were talking Portuguese. It was just funny.
Right.
But I know that like a
Yeah.
guy from another team pushed the manager's son,
Oh no.
and then that guy came and took like a 10-kilo weight and wanted to throw it at the other guy.
No, that's too much. Come on, guys. And they're not even first and second, right? It's not even a major position they were fighting for.
No, they were behind us. Like it was for P7 or P8.
Yeah, come on. You can't take it that seriously after. That's too much after. I hope nobody got hurt.
No, nobody got hurt.
Yeah, that's the main thing. They shouldn't.
Yeah, it was the race where I told you almost like I messed up the strategy and we had to recover.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
that's all part of the learning experience. And I think what you can do now is take a lot of positives that you got the pace and go for a longer race. You guys are young, you're quick, you got the consistency, and choose the category wisely. I think next time. Although you're quick enough for the normal one, the what's it called? The normal category? Pro, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear? Hello?
Sad really clutched up in the strategy. And the last stints I finished with 59 minutes and something seconds, and the maximum stint time is 6 minutes.
Wow.
60 minutes.
Well, you definitely can do a good strategy. That's the positive.
Yeah, I mean, technically we had the least driving hours, so
You got to split that up amongst yourselves as well. If you want to prioritize position, you got to then go for the faster guy doing more laps.
Yeah, we had a kind of slow friend. He like joined us last minute, and he knew that, and like he didn't really care if he was driving that.
He's a good teammate. He understands. No, that's awesome, guys. Guys, we're gonna have to move on to the next driver, though. It's been a pleasure as always to review your footage. You can stay.
I hope new footage for you.
We're always looking forward to that from yourself, from Rida. Be sure to share it. And you can stay on the live link, or you can watch on the live stream.
Yeah. All right. See you.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
See you.
All right. We got a couple of comments from Toto. What's up, Toto? Welcome back. I still remember we did a track help session for Tamworth. You're saying you've now been to Milton Keynes, won your first race there. What's up, everyone in the chat? Got a quick question from Online Racer. He's asking, is the Cambox V3 Plus any good? I believe I reviewed the V2 Pro. Check the one on my channel. That's the only one I've done hands-on. Generally, Cambox, poor quality, poor battery life. If the V3 is any good, let us know in the comments, guys. But generally, quite a poor option, in my opinion. Rami, you still there?
Hello.
All right, Rami. We got some more sim racing footage from yourself. Before we go to Rami, let's just quickly address. What's up, Sunny? Welcome, Sunny.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Welcome back, Sunny.
Yeah, thank you.
You're joining us from, is it Acton? Team Sport?
Yeah, Acton.
Amazing. Do you have any footage that you share from today?
Yeah, I was there today. How do I send
So,
it?
You see the pinned comment in the Academy page where you got this link from?
Oh, yeah.
Share a YouTube link to it.
All right.
Over there, and then we'll definitely go through it. Yeah. So we're gonna go through Rami. We're gonna go through Ollie's footage, and then we got on Instagram. I believe it's Derek. So Derek, you will have to go onto the Academy page, just like I explained to Sunny. Share a YouTube link there to the pinned comment, and then we'll go over it. So head over to the Academy platform. Rami, talk me through this. Assetto Corsa again?
Yeah, I'm just from practice. So there's this guy on Instagram, like a sim racing coach. He does like free evaluations. He tells you if you like are good at racing or not. I just made this video, and
Awesome.
I no footage for the whole week, and all the other footage I still not upload it since I forgot to buy the SD card reader. So
No worries. You seem to love the Nürburgring. Is it your favorite track?
yeah, please. Nah, just a track I'm trying to improve at because
Not
I'm
bad.
pretty good at other tracks.
Nürburgring, I've always found that tricky, the first couple of sectors. But this last sector is really fun, especially with the chicane over
Yeah,
here.
this one's very.
Honestly, I've only played it a couple of times on Gran Turismo and then on the old F1 games. You know, when they had, what was it, F1
Yeah.
2013? There's a shortcut you can take at the chicane, if anyone remembers. On F1 2013, you can jump over the whole 2 corners and you can go flying. I think you do almost a 360. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
these are just like some time trial laps you're doing, yeah? And what's your
Yeah, hot
plan
laps.
during these? Do you just try and go for the same line? Are you pushing for best lap each time? You're just trying to stay consistent within a range?
Yeah. Now for the first, for like the first corner, I find it really hard, and I always have a hard difficulty to know when to brake. I'm testing and trying and keeps on failing. So
So you've identified first corner is difficult.
yeah, some of the corners maybe
Yeah.
my line's not too good. I'm not sure.
It always helps when they have this
And
auto racing line on, because it shows you generally where to brake, where to go.
yeah, but like sometimes it's wrong. Like sometimes it's wrong. You brake too early. Yeah, so you can't always really trust.
Exactly. No, you know, with the auto racing line, I'd only advise that for the first few times. After that, then try and turn it off and use your general understanding, because that's as close to real life as
But
you're
I'm
gonna
not
get.
really sure how to do that.
It's just a simple setting. Go to options on your game and then turn off
Okay,
racing line.
just go on the phone.
Yeah, you're playing on PlayStation, right?
I miss Karting. It's a long time. Oh yeah.
Turn off the racing line, use your own judgment, and that's the best way, because then you can start using real references. So I'll give you an example. Turn 1, there's going to be some braking boards coming up on the left side. Let's see if they have it in the game, actually.
Yeah.
So
So
downhill.
I don't know what corner it is. There's a corner.
Mhm. There we go.
I now have like a brake marker there. It's like
Amazing.
there's like cones, and so I'm not sure what corner it is. Yeah, so it's the exact same braking that I would use. Even I would just seeing the line.
Yeah. And look, this is the brake board, 100 meters. Generally about there, you want to start braking. That's also where the racing line interprets it. Braking in cars, of course, is different to karts. You're braking into the corner and then you get onto the gas. So it rewards late braking. And I think you got a good routine going on the sim. Keep up the sim work. What you want to now do is, as you said, try and master the different tracks and the different corners in it, and take it corner by corner. Because in the sim, you got lots of time. You can do as many attempts as you want. So, you know, dedicate like one session just for turn 1, and then the next session for the next corner you're struggling with, etc. And those sessions, try and replicate it similar to karting, where it's 15 minutes at a time, 20 minutes maximum. Just so you have that same intensity. When are you going to the track next? For karting?
I'm not in Lebanon anymore, so like, I'm not
okay.
sure because there's like the tracks here are not really what. Like, remember the track I showed you a video of the short?
Where are
Like
you
it was like
based?
a blue and white tires. I'm based in Lebanon, but now we're in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, because of.
All right, then definitely try out Extreme Fun. Is that what it's called? Extreme Fun track in Jeddah. It's north of the city. That's amazing outdoor track. They do competitions there. Wow, it's one of the best tracks.
Oh, that's pretty good. And sim racing, I don't have my rig with me. I don't have my wheel. They're all in Lebanon, so no practice for a while.
slowly but surely you can get into. As I said, check out the Fun Extreme track in Jeddah whenever you get the chance. That's outdoor petrol cars. They even do
Is
owner
it
karting
indoor?
there. Outdoor, massive outdoor track.
Oh.
You
There's
know
a
what? Let
track
me try and
I
bring it up here. Which one?
There's another track I found, but it's very far. It's IAME level based track.
Let me just show you the one I was thinking about. Oh,
What
this is not in Jeddah. Okay.
engine is your race on the 4-stroke?
Sorry? This is the only one.
Just had a
No,
question.
it's called The Track.
Do you race Rotax, IAME?
I do Rotax Senior Max. That's the 2-stroke car.
Oh, the
which I
track.
have.
Yeah.
By the way, this is it. It's called The Track. You know The Track?
Yeah.
So Fun Extreme is a different one. But The Track, yeah, this is in Jeddah. This is
Yeah,
actually...
but it's far. Yeah.
it's far. Okay. Gotcha. I think this looks like an amazing one. They're probably going to do the Saudi
But
games
I
here.
will try to go there.
Definitely. Try and check it out. Let me know how
I
it
think
goes.
Saudi games are in Riyadh.
Oh, is that Riyadh? Okay. They're doing... They got multiple tracks.
And now,
So
now I have a now I have a camera, so I can send you footage.
that's awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it. And once again, appreciate you joining Track Help.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We are going to move on to the next driver. You can stay on the live, Rami, or you can watch on the live stream. What's up, Guy? Welcome back.
Hello.
How have you been?
Very good. And yourself?
Yeah, very well. Still very delighted with your review of the book from a couple of weeks back.
I'm glad I could be of service.
Absolutely. How's coaching been these
Awesome.
few weeks?
Back at it at Acton again this week after a couple of weeks off. Got one of my students into an advanced group, which is really good. And then he came from the intermediate. It's another sunny. There's a sunny here, and it's a sunny.
I was gonna say.
Wait, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
it is
it's
him.
me, it's me.
There you go.
It is him. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, it was Sunny will be able to tell you. What did you achieve today, Sunny?
So we were doing balancing, right?
No, bro, no. Your lap times. What did you achieve? So say okay.
Right.
Go on.
So first session we did qualifying, second session we did racing. So in the qualifying, just me riding, there's no one in front of me, which is pretty good. Because I could see everyone else was battling behind. I did a 23.06,
Yep.
which is my fastest.
Amazing.
So I'm closing up to that 22.9, and hopefully I can get it
Next
in a
week.
couple of
Next week.
weeks.
To sum it up, anyway. So Sunny was from the intermediate group. He moved up into advanced, and he beat everyone in the advanced on his first intermediate. That's what I wanted him to say. He beat everyone on the first time in intermediate. And in advanced. And then I proceeded to bully him on track on the second session because that's what I do.
You must have a good coach then.
Yeah. Great coach.
What we're gonna do, guys? Let's go over to. We've got to watch Ollie's footage, and then we're gonna go over to Sunny. Stick around, guys.
I'll be here. Don't worry.
Good debrief with you. Ollie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Awesome. Ollie, I'm just gonna bring up your footage. Just before that, what's up, Manav? Welcome back.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Manav?
Great, doing great. Race coming up soon.
Great to have you back. I was just gonna say, is it the endurance that you're preparing for?
Yep, it's on 26th of this month.
Amazing. You had some questions you wanted to go through?
Nothing really. I just wanted to see other people and what they are doing.
No, you're welcome to join. If you have any questions, just raise your hand and let me know. Can address those in between. Hopefully, we're just gonna go to Ollie's footage over here. So just sit back and enjoy. Yeah.
I've been to this track.
Talk me through this, Ollie.
Yeah, so the background behind me uploading this track is my regionals are next week. Well, yeah, they're in, in a week's time, they're on Sunday. And basically, I'm doing an hour race.
Okay.
The target times to do well for a heavyweight here would be 31 6s, 31 5s.
All right.
At the moment, I'm struggling a bit to get into the 31s. So in this hour race, I've done about 107 laps.
Wow.
And I only got into the 31s once, which was quite frustrating.
Hey.
I managed to do my personal best in that 31 that I managed to do, but I was just struggling to find more time.
I love I love the chin mount because we can hear the live expressions.
Forgive me for any language that's in there.
No. It's
all I can say is that Nottingham, there's always some language, especially on that slippy corner. He will know which one I'm on about.
Yeah.
If I may give a little bit of input for Omar.
I was just gonna say. Go
because ahead. I've been to, Omar knows these are my go-karts. These are my thing. How many times have you been to Nottingham before, mate? Because I want to kind of assess. Because
that was probably my 8th visit. I've been going twice a week to practice.
Okay, and is there any chance you know what steering setup they have? When you look down, does it look like it has the 2 pins or the 1 pins in the steering column? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
Right, because the thing with these business karts, I know Mark will know this from Acton, is the ones Acton is set up a bit like outdoor karts, where you rotate the wheel and then it slips after about like halfway through the rotation of the wheel, and it doesn't provide much grip. But at Nottingham, if they've set them up like their old biz karts, which they used to have like the old Gen 1s here, it's really, really quite heavy steering. Is that correct?
It's a difficult one because these karts are new. They only got them about 8 months ago.
I'm having a look now. Yeah, it's hard to tell. But the thing with Nottingham and Omar, this will give you some basis to let him improve. It's a track like Acton where you need to have very, very smooth movement, especially on that corner there. That corner there, from what I can see immediately, because I've been there a couple of times. Of course, it was the old karts, but I know the track very well. You have to open that really slippy corner up, late apex, and I think Omar will agree with me on that one.
Basically, the last corner we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think overall you did well. Now the thing is, this is lap 7, so I'm trying to locate the fastest lap.
This lap I done was around lap 82, I think. Let me just go on my Team Sport app. I can get you my fastest lap.
I'm also gonna have a look at the fastest lap times here. I can get my app. I've got my app up as well. But I've been watching the Acton boys at Bristol doing their regional finals.
We love the Team Sport app, don't we?
We love a bit of Team Sport app. Where are we going here? I also want to compare it to the time I got in the old karts, because the old karts are really heavy and really quite clunky. I mean, did you race in the old karts at all, mate?
No, I never got to race the old karts. My home track's Watford, which is the same.
Oh, nice. Kart. Okay, yeah. Okay, so my home track's Acton, so we're quite close to each other.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Wait. So, which track do you use as your locals?
My locals is Watford, but my regionals is obviously at Nottingham.
What?
Yeah.
Nah. Someone pull up a map of the United Kingdom ASAP. What have they done there?
Yeah, they've got everyone because they wanted to change it up this year because everyone knew where their regionals were.
I mean, Acton's is Bristol, which is nowhere near. Let me have a look. What? Okay, so
obviously my home track is Watford, and then my regionals is
So then you know, because these karts, if they've got them set up, so the brakes are incredibly sensitive. The acceleration is. I like how they've set up the accelerator pedals on these go-karts, but I like immediately know more about me up on the hand position is perfect for these go-karts, in my opinion. You want to be near the top.
Yeah. Okay.
Omar, the times that the top times are 31-1 at Nottingham.
I'd say a heavyweight to get 31.9
Yeah.
is quite impressive. And we're just gonna get the lap now, I think.
You are right, Omar, because
Yeah, here we go.
the guy got 31.9 is literally called Little Racer. So there you go. Little. Take away, Omar.
I'm gonna get your input as well whilst we're at it, Guy, because
Of course.
you've obviously done a lot of running over here. Now,
I've
this
done
is the
so many in these go-karts.
this is the 31.9. So I think the first thing is you've got a slightly quicker drive in front of you here.
Yeah.
Lap before, he sort of tapped over his helmet, said, "Look, follow me." This time you're attacking turn one quite well.
I saw that, yeah.
Coming through turn two. Now, what kind of line would you take, Guy, through turn one and two?
Turn two. So
Do you prioritize the first apex or the second apex?
Well, I'm looking at the guy in the white helmet, and I think it's a second apex prioritization here. I don't know if you agree with that, Omar.
Yeah, it's really about trying different things out. So what you want to do, look at the driver in front.
Yeah.
He stays quite shallow for the first part.
There's about 1.5 feet there, isn't there, between him and the apex?
Slightly later turning.
Yeah.
But the second part, look how close he gets. Actually, the two drivers in front. Whereas on your end, you're sort
There's
of
a bit of gap.
oversteering out on this part, and you can see just
He
in
flies
one
away,
corner,
doesn't he?
it just
Yeah.
opens
So,
up that gap.
Late apex on that first one.
Yeah.
Or not late apex, sorry, second apex prioritization.
I think it just comes back to the turn in for turn one. Just about delaying it by half a second. It's a very small thing. You got to think in your mind. I feel like turning in now. No, let me delay it, and you'll end up turning in that fraction of a second later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, the footwork, because we can see a bit of it. Is it a lift or brake?
It's a lift through here, I'm pretty sure.
It's a lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cadets brake, but the lightweights and the cadets and the lightweights brake, but middles and heavies kind
The
of let
cadets
off.
are braking here?
Yeah, the cadets are braking here. There's a guy called Jake Anders.
Oh, no, do not listen to that man. That man waffles. Yeah, Omar's laughing because he knows that man is a toxic waffler.
According to Guy, I mean, Guy has something against him. I don't know.
Whoa, buddy. He's incredibly rude.
Yeah, so I have the pleasure of meeting the dad every Monday night when I go to practice for regionals.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sure. I'm sure I've met the father as well at Warrington one of the times. Great guys.
Yeah, they're from Warrington.
Yeah. That's it. So he was the dad and lad. That's it.
Dad and lad. Yeah.
Jake is a very good driver, but his line is one that's very unique. Because he's so light, it's incredibly unique to him.
Yeah.
So I followed his line through Preston. I changed it up completely through one corner, and I was faster through on that corner. Then he got to the straight and he was like, "Nah, I'm gone, mate. Bye-bye."
Yeah.
Gone, Omar. Sorry to interrupt.
So a slight lift as you turn in, and then you're basically back on accelerate. Is it just after this corner then? Based on this lap, that's what happened. Lift. So you could just look lift, putting a bit of accelerator, brief lift, then back
Let
on.
me find a fast lap to compare as well, Omar. I won't share it, but let me just quickly find a fast
Under
lap.
the bridge, sure, no worries. Under the bridge, coming into the hairpin. Let's just watch how these drivers are doing in front. Again, you're going for a relatively sharp turn in for a late apex. I think you do this quite well, and consistently you've done this quite well. Getting good rotation in the car, that's what we're looking for. So if you notice your steering wheel, initial input to the left, you're bringing it back to the middle. So a neutral steer mid-corner, you're keeping in the middle. Look at that, that's really good. If we're really nitpicking over here, maybe get a bit closer to the barrier, maybe try and hit a later apex.
Okay.
But that's just nitpicking, really. I think you kept your momentum high, and look, you've actually gained on the drivers in front.
Yeah.
Albeit they're battling, but still, you gained on them, which is good. Boosting up the bridge.
Yeah, that is the right place to boost. I'm watching a hot lap now. Yeah.
Shortest path across to the left. Keep it in the middle, flick it to the right.
Yeah.
Looks good.
what I will say is the bridge is basically the only place with grip on this track. So utilize that. Try and get the best exit out there possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty obvious. Sorry, it's just it's really important.
Absolutely. Into the fast right, and then a braking point once again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now this is they call it the corner of doom.
Yeah, no. This corner's horrible.
Yeah, because you can literally screw up your whole lap and screw up your position by just literally going too fast or taking an early apex or too late, or
Yeah.
It's
Go on.
The line you took on this lap is really, really good. Wide entry. I think you're braking and turning. Is that right?
Yes, I brake and then I begin turning. So I try to put maximum pressure at the beginning, and then obviously release the pressure and begin to rotate.
You can see just as the exit, putting more and more power into the kart, you're straightening up the wheel.
Yeah,
which is
definitely
awesome.
a late apex there. And you can see that's beneficial
Really good.
compared to the other drivers. What I will say on this corner here, Omar, if you go back just to the end, there we go, the entry, and go back one more. Yeah, so up until here, it's all slippiness. Then stop there. See that big light down the lighter patch?
Okay.
No, on the left-hand side. Left.
Left.
And then no, yeah, there. That's all doom zone. It's so slippy. Is it still slippy there, Ollie?
It's weird. I feel like it's slippier before that part. So as you go round,
that's what I mean, yeah.
It's like you can go into the barrier if you don't get it right.
Yeah.
From here onwards, it's slippery.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I was on the complete wrong section. Yeah, right there, yeah. All of that is slippiness right there.
Wow.
And it only grips up about where the guy in red is.
Okay.
At least for my visit, this is Christmas time when it was cold. But from what I can tell, grip braking in the right area of the track here is going to be really crucial, because you don't want to brake on that slippiness, otherwise the back end starts to go. Again, did you find that happening, Ollie?
Yes. So a lot of times, if I was too strong, I would lose the back end, and I would have to counter steer. A lot of times over braking, so I was quite sluggish on the exit. So it was like trying to find the right balance, and I kind of noticed that if I brake towards the electricity box in the where the marshal is, I just delayed my turning as much as possible. It allowed me to go on the power earlier and get a nice exit out.
That's perfect. That is what they told me even in the old go-karts, is to brake by the electricity box. Sorry, it's coming back to me now, but it was a little while.
And small things like that make a big difference. I think the fact that you're forcing yourself to turn in late shows, because you skip the early apex, you skip a mid apex, and just at the exit,
and it works.
Look at this. Yeah, beautiful. I keep that up, and feel free to brake even deeper. Just watching the guy in front.
Yeah. I was about to say late braking, and then maybe for rotation as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's really throwing the kart into this turn. Hard on the brakes, sharp turn, and he's back on accelerator.
But I want to see who's gaining here, though, especially on this lap.
I think
you're right. He is putting away a little bit, isn't he? So I think that late rotation with the brake, Omar, is probably a really important thing to do.
He's also got a kart in front, so naturally it's difficult to tell. But experiment,
Both drivers are really quick. So the guy in front is a lightweight called, I think his name is something Newman.
Salvador Newman. Yeah, I know all these guys.
So the guy in front's rapid, Salvador Newman. He actually finished first in the race. I think he won the race.
Yeah,
amazing.
And then the guy in front's a middleweight called Agent Orange. So
do you know what? I know both of these guys. What is going on?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
So they're both rapid drivers that I was following. And the next lap 86, is my fastest lap.
Perfect.
Gotcha. I was confused. So I thought 85.
No, 86 is actually going to be my fastest lap.
Gotcha. Let's watch the fastest lap. I'm messing up here. That's rookie errors now. So biggest difference. Yeah, look at that. Biggest difference from lap 85 to 86 is just you're still going tight on turn 1.
Yeah.
But just by tightening up for turn 2, look at that.
Yeah.
Reducing.
And then look, he doesn't put away nearly as much there, and you get a really good gain on him. And I actually think, scrap what we said the first lap round, was I watched the hot lap, and it is better to attack that first apex. Yeah.
if you think about you've got more weight,
Yeah.
shorter path. Sometimes that's best.
And also, I think he's a bit further over to left, using most more of the track there as well, and that might have facilitated the turning to be perfect. Oh.
So coming into the hairpin, let's just see what happens this time.
Is this still a brake
Entry.
rotation one, Ollie? Do you know?
Yes. So they've widened this corner. This corner used to be really
interesting.
narrow, and they've widened the
I
corner
can
now.
see that.
So you kind of want a late apex.
Yeah,
but
look
it's
at
weird because you can lose so much time if you get this
A late
one wrong.
apex, and this might even be a case where you don't need to use all the track
on entry or exit.
on entry. Yeah, I'm saying, look how wide that is.
True. I think
I mean, he's over there, but then the orange guy isn't. But I mean, yeah, it'll be hard to know without actually going back there.
But the orange guy's defending.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Don't look at those guys.
No, yeah.
They're doing something different. I think your entry is absolutely perfect because
track,
you're able to really flick the kart this time, and the difference is you're attacking that apex. Look at it.
I agree.
Probably fit a piece of paper in between that.
Yeah, I mean, my man Salvador's up here going for the switchback and all that.
Now you can reduce some meters, flick it to the left, and then go to the right. So over here, you don't need to end up on the left and right. Just stay in the middle.
I swear he hit the barrier there. So it's a 31.9 with a tap of the barrier. So there you go.
Yeah.
Very quick lap. Very quick. I want to watch this. It's going to be interesting.
On entry in the middle, don't waste the meters here. That's fine.
I like the flick into neutral steer. I think that's really important on that corner. It's so slippery. And again, the late apex. Look at that. There we go.
Not bad, not bad at all. That was good.
That was perfect. And then hug for the next corner again. Yeah.
So, yeah, really, really small thing over here. If you notice, this is going to be the difference between early turning and late turning.
Yeah.
Because watch the driver in front. He's turning in about there. On your POV, you're turning in much earlier. You can see initiating the rotation.
Yeah.
So what happens is, if you observe the two carts, you're almost half a cart to the right, whereas he's half a cart to the left over there.
Yes.
And what that does is allows him to skip this early part of the corner and then come right across at the end part. You hit it slightly early or come closer early.
Yes.
Now you're almost bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
So you've gained.
And then he pulls.
Yeah, he just pulls away. You see on exit how he's just pulling away ever so slightly.
Yeah.
He gets an earlier exit to me, which means he's got more. He gets on the power earlier.
And it's simply because of that sharp late turn. Think about sharp U-turn. The later you turn, the sooner you can get onto the accelerator.
Okay.
What happens here is we're taking the tighter line, so we get to the corner quickly, but then now our momentum is low. We have to turn too much.
And then I think Salvador's achieving that by that braking for rotation and the later turn.
Yeah,
you can say.
and for him it's easy because all he's thinking is, let me do the switchback. So the switchback is doing the opposite to your opponent. This guy's defending
with the brain.
He'll go wide. So it's easier for him to do sharp late turn, late apex. He's going to switch back to the right.
Going for lap time, should I still do what Salvador done? Because it looks like it's worked. I
definitely think you should try this out, especially if you compare 85 to 86. I think 85 you're slightly later. So if you go, where is it, over here, right? This was a great effort. So this 85 just a lap before. Turning in, skipping this part, and look how much closer you are on the exit, the latter of the corner.
Okay.
So what happens is you don't end up so far on the left over here.
Yeah.
It's very, very small thing. Now, if we fast forward to 86, by turning in ever so slightly, so you're turning in just a fraction earlier, the gap, look at the gap over here, it's a lot closer. At the end of the corner, there's a slight bit of a gap, and then look on the left side, we're a lot closer to this outside barrier.
Yes. Okay.
Simply do the 85 line on 86.
Yeah.
I'd say. Let's see how you round off the lap. This is still the 31.9.
Now here, I feel like
I might need to go for the second apex a bit more instead of going for the first apex.
Makes sense. It's a long.
But this lap, I managed to find. It's weird because with these karts and with some of these team sport tracks, you get that push and you know that you're doing really well, but then the next lap you won't get that push. And this is the kind of corner where if you get the push, you're on for a good lap time. If you catch that grip right,
That's
you're
it.
And this lap, I actually caught it right, so I catch up to the guys in front of me in Salvador, which obviously helps me.
I can confirm that is a thing. It's weird. We don't program it into the go-karts, but sometimes if you take a corner right, it's nothing to do with I think it's to do with the grip. And I think it's genuinely a mistake with the motors. And I notice happening in action sometimes. You'll take a corner. You could even take it not brilliantly, and your kart will almost boost by itself without you pressing the boost button. And it's only with these biz karts. And I think it's some sort of fault. And our engineers are looking into it, but it does happen sometimes. I don't know why it does. It just does.
Yeah. It's so weird.
It gives you a good advantage if you're doing laps like this.
Well, yeah, because some laps I'm thinking, I've done it wrong because it's not like there's no kick. I'm not catching the grip right.
That's crazy.
It's not even all go-karts. Sonny, you want to know this, number 6 Action does it all the time.
Yeah.
Like you see, he knows that.
Got to memorize the numbers.
It boosts by itself.
Ollie, which number was this?
Oh, this could have been kart 30, I think, or kart 23. I think.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
23 or 30, bro. Take those next time.
Meta.
Yeah.
The meta. It's like, what's the meta go-kart today, guys? It's kart number 28 because it boosts by itself.
Yeah, it's weird because, like I said, if you catch it right, literally you are flying.
But it is only on certain corners. Like at Preston, it's on the one before the main straight. At Acton, it's the one before the down ramp. Here, it's this one.
Yeah.
You know, this is a interesting lap because I feel the exit that you take over here.
Yeah.
Do you normally, Ollie, veer off to the left, or do you stay as right as possible and then go left at the last minute?
So, for a competitive lap, you should stay left to obviously straight line. But obviously, in a standard lap, you should actually start to go to the left of the light box to get ready for the first right-hand corner. So
Correct.
This here, I knew that obviously Salvador was attacking. I thought, look, I'm not gonna get a good time next lap because these two are battling. So I might as well straight line here. And get a quicker lap, which I done.
It does
exactly.
help.
I thought that's one of the reasons why. What about his line over here, guy? Last corner.
Right. Do you want to go back? Press the back button one more time. 15 seconds, and obviously it. So into the corner. Again, I think this is one where you don't need to use all the track because it's so wide there, but it has the pit entry. Again, I think this one where you hug, you don't do a late or an early apex, you hug the apex, you're going around maybe. Maybe watch that one more time. So again, neutral steer there, but it's too early, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think
he's gone to neutral steer and then he's gone back again, and that's scrubbing off time.
Yeah, that's what we call corrections in karting. What happens is you turn in, it rotates more than you realize, and then you have to put the more induce more rotation again. You got to identify the corner over here. So the corner actually starts here, continues, it continues, it continues, it continues.
It's long apex. It's a bit like the ones at Acton, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it sort of bends over here. So you were saying, Ollie, it's almost a 2 apex corner, which you can argue as well. I think skipping the first part is right. It's not very important. So is the
Should I skip it even more though? Should I skip it more and aim for a middle apex?
No.
No?
I don't think so. It looks like there's quite a bit of grip here nowadays, and it's just perfectly drifting back out to the outside. He looks like he's getting good speed, but you can tell me, Omar, if you think that's not right.
All I'd say is just delay that turn in by a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
Because just taking this in isolation, what's happened here is you've turned in.
Yeah.
Then you've got that neutral steer.
Yeah.
Then you'll have to turn in again because you're understeering out wide. And then you're opening up the corner.
Go back, there. What I'm noticing is the straight, it's like a kink almost. It kind of goes off. It doesn't immediately turn to the corner. So possibly you need to position your car around about this sort of timing right there to be as straight line, so you don't need that initial turn.
Okay.
So I don't know how you're going to do it. It might just need like a very gentle kind of guiding it straight, and then like that, and then kind of going in, and also turning in point here. I'm thinking that second patch of yellow there.
All right.
On the inside there, first one, and then stop, and then the second one. I think just before that, or maybe the end of the first one.
Okay.
Somewhere in that kind of general area, or the gap. Yeah, right there, the gap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you agree with that, Omar? About that sort of
Yeah,
area?
I think those are some great visual markers. What are you currently doing? How are you currently judging it? On feeling or?
Well, so there's a patch. There's a black patch on the track. You can't really see it from my camera, but there's a black patch, and that's usually my indication for braking. So that's where I brake.
I think I see it. Do you see where the green light strobe is, and to the right of that? Up.
Possibly
there.
somewhere.
Yeah, just there, because that's where I tend to brake. Just before where the yellow starts, there's a black patch. Yeah, there.
Oh, around there. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so you do need a brake on this corner. And the old car, you lifted it off and you just flicked it in.
Yeah, some guys we've heard of, they just send it through there. I feel like if I do that, I face a lot of corrections, so my steering starts to turn to the right a bit more, because my rear end is
it's but kicking out, of course.
Yeah, kicking out. Yeah. So everyone that I've seen so far, especially the ones who are doing really good lap times of low 31s, they're braking there.
Okay, well then, I think this one is a straight line brake, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not a flick for rotation, in my opinion.
No,
I
it's
just
a
turn
straight
in
line.
a bit later. That's all.
Yeah.
Bit too early over here, that's all.
Well, let's watch. Brilliant those carts. They have a brake light. Let's watch Salvador, even though he's going for an overtake. Maybe on another lap.
85.
Possibly, yeah, if you want to.
They weren't battling too hard.
Because I do know Salvador is a good driver. Let's just see what he does here. So flat out. Okay, it's there, isn't he? Yeah.
Wide and brake.
Yeah, and he's breaking that straight line.
Yeah, look how he completely disregards this first part.
But is he trying to set up for a switchback here?
And
he is, yeah.
He is. And naturally, that is the line you want to follow, though.
Yeah, I agree.
This beautiful exit. This is a great example.
On the orange. That's amazing.
Yeah. So watch this. What he does, sacrifice a bit of time, continues in a straight line, sharp late turn, skip the early part, cuts across. You can see the cut comes alive there, really starts pulling across.
Salvador's lap time was on that lap 85 was a 31.962, so it was a good lap.
Yeah,
31.962. To be fair, that was
and that was with some battling as well. That's really good. I would say, have you seen Salvador there? Well, I think he's one to definitely follow, engage with, as Omar says, network with, and ask for his advice.
Definitely,
because of course, me and Omar. We've got a video here. I know the track. I haven't driven these new go-karts on it. We don't know the feel of how the steering's feeling. We can see the best we can, but I think Salvador's a good person to ask. And is he the same sort of size as you? Is he the same sort of weight?
No, he is a lightweight.
He's bloody hell. He must weigh nothing. Fair enough. Okay. I'm trying to think who else races there, because Perico does, but he's not very good at karting. If you want, I presume you're in the academy. I'm gonna have a look, because I know a lot of people from there, and a lot of people on TikTok. Well, that was abusive from that guy. Is that Jake Anders? Jake Anders being abusive.
Oh yeah.
I actually want to watch Mr. Jake. Yeah, he drifts out wide, turns in late. He takes it quite late there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just.
But then he is light. He's a little. He's an annoying little pest, bro.
He's just lightning. Honestly, that guy, like, fair play.
I mean, look at that straight. Do you see that? He's gone on the straights.
Yeah.
My man is like human DRS to an extreme. I need to get a t-shirt. Human DRS, Jake Anders edition.
No, maybe you can get that one up. 85, 86 it was then. 86, really solid lap.
It is a good lap.
Keep it up. I think use this as a reference, this 86 You did a lot of good things over here. Just to recap, turn 1 and 2, you kept it nice and tight. Continue doing that, especially for turn 2. I really like how you did the hairpin.
Yeah.
So what you
So
did over here is,
So obviously for that corner, just kind of go for a late apex.
turn 1.
Turn 1, obviously keep the gap from the first corner. Keep a bit of a gap. Turn later.
Don't compromise by going too close on the first one.
Yeah.
But be as close as possible on the second one. That's the priority.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have a question about tires.
We'll come to that. We'll come to that. Just a moment.
Sorry, go on.
I'll just recap the points with Ollie.
Oh yeah, my bad. Because
no, it's all good. You're doing this absolutely perfect. All of the track on entry because you're trying to flick the kart as late as possible again.
Aim straight at Salvador.
Aggressive into the apex. That's beautiful. Placement of the car. Hit the boost.
Yeah.
Short distance to the left. Keep it on the middle to the right. Oh, yeah, you clip the barrier. That's one good observation, guy. Look over here on the left. Boom.
And that does happen a lot because it suddenly grips up and you suddenly get more turning. So just be wary of that. Whereas what I do know is that as a Perk had a big crash here, and it was the exact same thing that happened there. Especially on the second corner as well. You clip the barrier, and when you've got an entire grid going into this section here, because you say this is for nationals, right, or regionals?
Regionals.
Please let everyone else do their thing on the first. Unless you're on P1, then go. Unless you're near the front, be very careful through that grid section. Otherwise, because if you crash there, it's race over.
Yeah.
It's a big zone, so just. Yeah. Apart from his points, please just be careful on that zone. I'm not saying that's a marksman, that's a get your baseline done, you know?
Yeah.
Be mindful over here. You don't turn too early.
Yeah.
You did it really well on some laps.
Rotation.
On this lap,
but are they trail braking here? That's the only thing. I feel like they trail brake here to be able to because obviously to turn so late, you've got to have good grip at the front. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose. You're gonna go wide. It's the corner of doom. I feel like they're trail braking here.
Well, Omar will know this, but trail brake isn't really that effective indoors, and I'm watching Salvador's brake light there. It's late and it's not for a long time. And the reason why that is that when you brake, it puts the weight, Omar knows as well, puts the weight onto the front tires, transfers the weight forward, and that's where your grip is.
Okay.
That's it.
But again, I think it's a brake rotation, but it's not an aggressive one whatsoever. It's just to get that weight transferred and for a little bit of rotation. Because some tracks, you're braking, you're flicking the car and kicking the back end that low. You want to be smooth. It's quite a long corner.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt again, Omar.
No, question for you, Guy. Why is the top floor on Team Sport track so much grippier than the bottom?
Two reasons. Heat rises and plywood. You can
see, right? It changes.
Plywood.
Changes. Material. So, what do they use for the ground floor? Is it normally tarmac?
So, this is a polished concrete, which is horrible. I hate this surface. It's disgusting. Well, actually, no, it's like this one's bare concrete, I believe.
Okay.
Team Sport Acton. They haven't done. You remember how grippy Acton was? The reason why that is, and why some of the other tracks are, it depends. So Acton's been there for almost 13 years now.
Wow.
You see the bottom floor 10 years ago, it was like 6 shades lighter of grey, because there was no rubber laid down. So it just depends how. It's like Team Sport Preston, the downstairs is no rubber, so it's very slippy. Team Sport Reading, downstairs is no rubber, it's very slippy. But as they've resurfaced it recently, it's not enough rubber on the track, and it's a bad surface. Just have a look at the colour. If it's dark, grip. If it's really dark, grip. It's plywood, brown, grip. That's all you need to know. Just not.
There you go.
Slipping on
Okay.
it. Sorry, carry on.
Final section coming up. One thing you can take from Salvador, continue in a straight line, open up this corner as much as you can. Not on this lap. Don't follow the line he's taking over here. He's attacking. Don't turn in too early once again, and go for a later apex over here to really cut across the track. And yeah, if it's going for lap time, follow orange, the title line. If it's setting up for the next lap, then head back out to the left. And if you're defending, then to what Orange is doing as well.
Yeah. Okay. And just the one thing that I feel like I need to prove on is in this corner there's a lot of feathering of the throttle, so obviously it's easy to lose the back end here. It's slippery in the middle of those two apexes on them on that little straight part. I feel like I need to feel the kart more to understand when to let off and when to push back on. Because I've gone round that corner really quick and the exit that I've got has been amazing. But then recently I've really struggled in getting the power out of there. And it's almost, the only thing I can deem it to is number one, turning a bit later, number two, throttling, when to let off. I mean, what's the standard? Do you let off first, then turn, or do you let off as you're turning to keep the rear end?
Honestly, I like to let off and turn, and it's a sharp turn that I do. And then what I'm able to do for the rest of the corner is build that acceleration back up.
Okay.
So what I want to do is have a ramp up which looks similar to this. So I'm 100% on the accelerator, then I completely let off and turn. Maybe put that in pink. So completely let off and turn.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the corner is just feathering it and building it back up to 100%.
Okay.
What I don't want to do is when I build up is build,
Was in that back end
release,
kick down. Yeah.
build, release, build, release. It should be a smooth application. And exactly, that's why the back end kicks out. So it's best to do your lifting and turning early.
Okay.
And then just worry about how can I modulate that
Especially in
acceleration.
petrol karts.
Yeah.
Because it's the same premise as braking. You want to keep those revs high. And just to answer the guy in the Instagram chat, yeah, as you said, Reading, it's really slippery, isn't it? It's horrible. My tip for Reading is don't go. Only go when it's a elite members event and they open up all three levels. Otherwise, it's literally just you won't learn anything. You will learn how to do a hairpin, but that's it. It's like hairpin, 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 hairpin,
Hairpin, hairpin.
Yeah.
No, I think that was solid analysis of that. When are you going to go to the track next, Ollie?
I'm going tomorrow. So tomorrow after work,
Oh,
straight up to Nottingham, members 3-for-2s, and begin practicing on everything that we've spoken on, really, just to see if I...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
Definitely
I'm glad we could have you on, and I'm very happy that Guy was here because Guy is our in-house team sport instructor.
Thank you so much.
You know, you've got the best tips from the best man.
And Guy, just a quick question. Could you remind me of the steering about something about 2 pins or 3 pins again? Sorry?
Yeah. So if you look directly down away from your nutsack, just in front of it, you've got the steering column. It'll go into the ground and it'll split off into the things that go to the wheels that do the steering.
Okay.
You should, I very much hope so, see some like metal bolts.
Yes.
Somewhere in that kind of vicinity. I'll find a better image. I'll send it to you via the academy if I can. I haven't got image or what.
Absolutely.
If so, there should be 1, 2, 3 in a triangle formation. 1, 2, 3. If there's 2 like this, it's I'm going to try and remember this. It's very stiff and consistent steering. So there's 2 at the top, very stiff and consistent steering. If there's 1 in the bottom, it's like Acton. If you've got no grip, it's going to be kind of a and then once you get to there, nothing happens basically from then on. It kind of just slips a little bit, and that's quite similar to the outdoor steering as Omar will be very used to, as he's Omar's an outdoor chad. But then it does then depend on the track surface as well. A lot that does make a big difference. But the best thing I can ask is if you can find a mechanic, just ask them what's the pin setup, or have a look yourself and send me an image. You can just take a picture, or you can figure it out yourself from what I've told you.
Cool.
It doesn't make much of a difference. It just changes the driving style a little bit. Like Acton, because it slips, you want to be incredibly smooth everywhere. That's the track anyway.
Yeah.
But there's no flicking for rotation. There's no dad cameo. There's no flipping for rotation. There's no nothing. It's literally just thingy. No way. But it's just be smooth.
Yeah.
Awesome. let us know how it goes, Ollie. Really looking forward to it. Be sure to
Cheers,
just make
thank
a
you so
post
much.
as well, or if not, catch up on next week's track out.
Yeah.
Anything else before we move on to the next driver?
No, just guys, thank you so much. I will let you guys know my regionals is on
Please
Sunday.
do. I'm
Amazing. All
watching
the
all of
best.
them anyway. So yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Bro. Really
Yeah.
good. Best of luck to you. Do you
All
know
the best.
Salvador's racing in the regionals?
Sorry, say that again.
Is Salvador racing in regionals? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, all of them travel down because I'm against Warrington,
Brilliant.
Manchester Trafford, and I'm also against Preston. So we've got
Oh,
Johnny Elliott. I'm against Johnny
Preston's
Elliott.
got some. I mean, of course, I beat them, but you know,
Yeah.
the Preston drivers are good, and they have a very good academy instructor there named Declan. So yeah, be wary of the kids. If there's any kids in heavyweight or whatever you're in, they're quick. They're very quick, my friend.
Yeah.
Get the first lap right. That's you know, Team Sports Chaos, even with members.
Yeah.
Just please stay safe. Don't not attack. But Omar
Yeah.
tell you, don't spin out on the first lap.
Yeah.
You can lose the race in the first lap.
Of course.
Good
Can't win
luck,
it.
my friends. You'll
Thank
do
you so much,
brilliantly.
guys. I really appreciate
Of
your help.
course.
Really
All
appreciate
the
it.
best.
Thank
All
you,
the
bro.
best, Ollie. Take care.
Is the next one sunny?
The next one is indeed sunny, and
Sunny,
that's why.
bro. I just taught you everything you need to know today, man.
Well, he's
Why-
logged
why
in and
not?
he's asked for some more help.
Oh god. Is this the footage from today?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's check it out
Watch
from
the beginning.
from
Watch the
today. Oh,
beginning.
we got to check this out.
We've got a re-racing coming up.
Insane karting,
Yeah.
Team Sport Acted.
Yeah.
No, wait. This isn't the one. Bro. Whoa.
No.
Whoa,
Press
buddy.
on the. No, this is not today.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Top right of your screen, Omar.
if you press on the channel, or
There
maybe-
we go.
yeah, that one.
There he is.
Yeah, look what he says.
What is this?
Yeah, that's you. What's happening, guys? I'm up to pre-racing today. On today's video, we're going to be crashing to him.
I mean, you did say to grab the viewer's attention in the first 10 seconds. So I think we
That's
did
right.
There's nothing more graphic than an autistic ginger.
20 seconds in, I'm not going to click off.
I can't breathe.
Anyways,
So, guy, you teaching people how to crash or how to race?
Yeah. No, no. I literally, the guy at the very beginning, the guy in the Team Sport red suit, I told them all to crash into him.
yeah, he was absolute troll.
He asked my Snapchat like multiple times that race session, bro.
All right, talk us through what's
Okay,
going on in the
so,
background.
Last week you told me to like intentionally drift for warming up your tires.
Oh, yeah, the good old F1
Yeah.
warm up. Yep. Did that help?
Just
Do you feel that helped?
Heat up the core temperature because it's really important. And-
No, rookie mistake. You let those guys pass. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. But as though the guy in front of me has been mad afterwards.
Oh, see, that's my boy right there.
Yeah. But
Yeah, very, very good overtakes.
Yeah.
Oh,
already.
yeah, no. The guy in front, that is Sonny. He is something else. Not that guy, the guy in front of him.
yeah, and then he gets a cheeky overtake when
Yeah,
it's
bro, after overtaking red lights, that is a black flag.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I drove here. How many months ago?
Trust me, Omar.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got the footage ready. I'm going to show you a little bit of this in this race session because I've got the footage of me actually
Amazing.
crashing into you ready. Carry on. sorry.
But so I actually got my fastest lap on the last lap, which is I don't even know how. This guy was just telling me second, third. I was like, "What are you talking
I was
about?"
like, he's in second
Yeah,
place. And I'm in first. I was like, yeah.
yeah,
That's a good way to motivate you to keep
Yeah.
pushing.
yeah,
But it worked.
yeah. It
And
worked.
they're like, yo, what's going on?
You got a good hand position.
Yeah,
You're quite comfortable with that.
yeah.
Honestly,
I-
this is
I tried something different today. So, human DRS down the
Yeah,
down
bro
the,
was like
Yep.
this.
down the ramps, and just
Why
every
not?
straight. And then when I got to the end of the straight, I leaned back because the brakes are on the back of the car.
right.
So
right.
does that not help? The
No, because
braking
you don't need to brake it, Acton. I told you this, man. I told you this.
No, I think it'll help with quartering,
I mean, to not-
stabilizing the rear.
turning. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Regardless if you're braking or not, whenever you're cornering, try and get that rear to not step out too much. especially high speed turns like
Oh
this.
yes, that
Yeah.
the cadet in front is Jan, the safety man.
Yeah.
Qualifying done?
Yeah, qualifying done. We got first place. We go to the grid position. I've barely done races in my life.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
wanted to give them an opportunity to actually race.
Yeah.
And it-
Guy, what are your laps at Reading? We got
and Acton,
Reading.
Reading. I did like one session when it was really, really slippy. It was like a 37, I think. In the new karts on my old karts, I was a 46, I believe, in the old karts on the 43. I need to go back there. When I go back there, I'll let you know, my friend, because I haven't been there for a while.
705.
Yeah. What I will say is that Omar, on this session, I was doing a last to first challenge. I was on track with them.
Oh, you're on track.
He didn't see me at all because I was doing last to first, and this pesky cadet you see right here, I'm the safety car man, as I like to call him. Anyway, this is a great little start here.
Yeah,
amazing.
I got Donis and Oliver behind me,
and then he gets overtaken, which is not up to my standards right here.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I want to expect better for you next week. Yeah, no, but I was in the back. I saw this first as I was quite close at the start before Jan, the safety car man, crashed into me. He was handling the pressure of having someone on the back really, really well, but even until this corner. And I thought I saw him push into the back of you a little bit a couple of times.
Yeah.
And there you go. See, he's going like this. What's happening?
Yeah.
And then
and I didn't even see him there.
My guy. So
try and go back.
Yes, yeah, so small things like this is just
that's a violation.
Wait, where is I know exactly how you feel at Acton there, because that's the sketchy corner, turn one, where people love to dive bomb.
You lose a lot of time there.
Moment someone pushes you, and then you go on to the left-hand side, they just need to stick their nose on the right.
The
inside.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
And I think that's what happened here. So you felt a bump here. You look back, who was that?
Yeah.
And then
it was not me.
Somebody just dive bombed straight
I thought
away.
he was still behind the
but I was blasting towards his house. I'm gonna go get them. I did.
Well, I'm still waiting for Guy.
hey, listen. We got the fastest lap time, so it's fine.
Nah, race win is what counts.
But no, but what I will say, Omar, is today.
Yep.
The track conditions weren't brilliant.
Yeah.
From what I thought, I've probably been there for a couple of weeks, but really cold. The first laps it gripped up really perfectly, and I think for some reason the tires were overheating, and that compared with a really cold track surface, wasn't providing that great of. I mean, that was. I know that's not me. But good defending there, kind of shutting them off.
Yeah.
So
what happens here? You lose second place. You lose first place.
So I lose first place, and then I'm trying to follow his line. I don't know. I didn't turn properly here, and I hit the barrier.
Yeah, that's it.
It's my. I don't think it's my confidence. Like when I'm behind someone and I know someone's behind me, it's like a bit of pressure. And you make mistakes. I mean,
honestly, that's a normal thing to feel whenever you do races now. Just think about trying to stick on your own line as much as possible. So this is just a simple thing of just turning too early. Watch this. I'll just pause it here. Turn. So you're turning in. You're naturally going to head towards the barrier.
Yeah, I've done that lots of times.
Correct. Yep. Then you hit again.
Yeah.
And the gap is almost bumper to bumper. And because just get a worse exit, within a short stretch, he's away.
I mean, as much as it's the menace thing to do, at Acton, there's not a lot of places to re-overtake once you've been overtaken.
Yeah.
So let me pull up the race of me defending quickly against a guy called Ben and Jack.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
Ben races Porsches, like Porsche 911s. He's very quick, and he's the old record on here. And then Jack is a pro. I mean, carry on. I'm not quite ready yet. And then Jack is a pro train factory driver.
Wow.
So they're both in. I mean, I actually named my video after him. But let me the key thing here is you want to be that really unpleasant man that just kind of sticks to the inside on the corner entry and just parks himself there.
Yeah, and at a track like this, it's so easy. I say easy; it's easier said than done. But placement of the cart so crucial. Other tracks, you got to be wary. Oh, if I defend the inside here, I'll be on the outside for the next corner. Here, it's like, no, get the inside. Corner, switch it to the left.
You can stick on the inside, and it's like really difficult to just re-overtake.
And think about early braking and early acceleration. So whenever you take the inside line, you have to understand you can't go for late braking. Otherwise, you'll overshoot the corner. You'll let them switch back. So think about.
Let me.
You find that link. Yeah, go for it.
No, it's not the link. I've got it ready to present.
Beautiful. I'll let you go for it.
It was you.
Absolutely. I'm going to
They
be watching
switched
from
the
my
car.
side.
I got first place in qualifying with.
Okay, so you can see my entire screen, yeah?
Yeah.
And we go here. You can see the race.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Jack Collins, Pro Train Factory. Back. This is Ben. I'm not going to blast you with the horrible noise of Acton, but you can see again. So he's gone to the inside to block me off and to get an overtake done. And then watch this. One of the only ways to overtake here is to pod a little bit. I wouldn't recommend it, but like see, he moves. See that right there to the inside. This guy moves to the inside, and then I didn't want to defend against him, but that's Ben. So that's Ben there. But you can see you can follow people through as well. So there you follow through, and if you just, I'm going to post it on YouTube. It was just constant. Like this guy's a pro kart driver. He races pro karts, and the guy behind me is a you know what I mean, a Porsche. These guys are the best of the best. Now I did win this race. There will be a crash I can show you in a second, but you can see here. So I'm on the outside, but he's not trying to switch back over. He's just held that inside line. Because of that, I'm stuck on the outside, and he's followed him through. Again, look inside. You've got to kind of get your elbows out here, as you can see. I mean, don't get it out as much as these guys, but you've got to get your elbows out. Otherwise, stuff like this happens.
That's a really good footage.
So he goes like that. But no, the best moment of the entire thing was this. I'll quickly get something back in a second. So we're battling hard, and then my marshal man. Or maybe the next race, but anyway, I'll show you after I get something back on. But you can see the inside line is incredibly key here, and getting into those kind of trains with other drivers is also a really effective way to put in fast lap times. I know we are all about on the same pace here, within at least half a tenth to each other, and you can see we're just in that train, and there's a back marker in front, and if the race doesn't end towards that. We follow each other through. I'm pushing Jack Collins there. He can catch up, and it's just about holding that inside line. And then I this is the complete wrong video. I haven't got the defensive masterclass, but like all I can say is, you see, inside line. There's nothing this guy can do, and he's put off. He can try and go for the switchback there, but do you see how he angled his cart to the left there
to block him?
And there's literally nothing Ben can do at that point, apart from just sit behind him and switch back for the next corner. But again, see, straight to the inside there. He's moved over a little bit. We're not all the way out here, and it's just minimizing that space so they can dive bomb. That's all it is, guys, and it's really, really fun to do. And at Acton,
honestly, I'd say it's all about experience.
Yeah,
because you just got to put yourself in that position. Race after race after race, and then you become more confident.
I agree.
So sometimes, you can have all the shortcuts and, do this, do that, but until you put yourself in there enough times, 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times.
Is 580 enough, Omar?
By 580, you should be pretty good. Let me tell you
okay, right, so somehow I'm not very good, so we have to change that.
So think about it. Think about the first time you drove Acton, and now the
first time I drove Acton was it's just a shambles,
but
here.
That's how you're gonna learn.
But Sonny, because I was there today, I watched your racing. If there's one thing I can say, is that you've got to go as soon as you get overtaken. You've got to go for just the craziest kind of elbows out maneuvers in Acton. Of course, please keep it nice and safe. I'm trying to find an example, but
So
you've
you
got-
know where he
you've
dive
gone.
bombed on me?
Yeah.
Like going down that straight.
Yeah,
I was
you should have
going-
immediately switched over to the inside, looked at him, and immediately switched over to the inside, so he couldn't do that. Because if your kart's there, he
Mm,
can't be there as well, can he?
yeah.
Go on, so you're going to ask another question. I apologize.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't? Okay, no
No.
problem. Yeah, I'm trying to find the second half of this video because I said, like, the hack that Jack Collins was, it was just overtaking, switching back with each other, kind of overtaking constantly. I'm really struggling. So if you want to pull Sonny's video up again, you're more than welcome. I don't know if you already have it up. You're more than welcome to, or you can move into the next guy. But yeah,
No, we're just rounding off now. We're just rounding off.
perfect. Okay, well then if we're rounding off tonight, I've got to show you this then. The Gui Racing versus KTips overtake. Everybody, this is where I overtook KTips.
Oh, you got to see this. Come on,
Pay
let's see it.
attention. And the funniest thing is, it was a randomer that screwed you. A complete random
Let's see
driver.
this. Come on.
But first of all, we've got to
Oh,
watch
Acton.
KTips getting screwed over by this guy. This is your camera. Watch this. Okay, this is not how to drive.
Ah, this is the KTips POV, huh?
Sideways, Boris. I'm like, what? And he's like, what? Anyway, yeah, the overtake. Is,
That's amazing.
Wait, I love it. That day was amazing. This is us waffling to each other. Yeah, here we go. Oh yes, there's Mr.
Same
K.
guy.
I'm going to overtake this guy. Yeah. By the way, this is definitely non-copyright music, but I'll take the volume off anyway for you.
We can't hear it.
Here you go. Huh. Wait.
Oh, what a move! What a move!
But it wasn't just that one though. I don't
Yeah.
think there was one. I've got to humiliate you twice, Mr. K-Tips. Where's it gone? Oh, but honestly, like you put up. I mean, you can see that. My editor went like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna properly like, brand K-Tips out here. And you just put like the K-Tips sign above you. You overtook me there, which is fair enough. Fair
Nice.
enough overtake. I mean, Sonny will tell you, there's not
I
many
rate that.
people overtake me at Acton.
No.
Not many people do that. And K-Tips, Mr. Omar over here.
I rate
managed to-
that. That was a pretty good move.
I know. I mean, it was entirely this guy's fault. Just so we're very, very, very clear.
Just so
It was this randomer's fault. This kid right here.
No.
Hey, yo, listen. You put out the my kart's slow excuse. So yeah, here we go. So this is the
My kart slow.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. No. Denied. This guy. Wait. Was it that one? Anyway, this guy absolutely denied you, and then
Onto the cadet.
Yeah. No, that wasn't a cadet. That was Mr. K. That was Mr. Omar. And then yeah. Oh yeah. Here's this. I think he got screwed over twice actually.
That was a crazy race, and I remember
But
now.
this is funny. I was like, yeah. 2 hours.
I remember
later.
there was a very aggressive driver who was
It was called
getting angry
you.
at the end. No, not me. The green suit.
And then this is him stealing my phone. You know. By the way, Omar, the entire race.
Yep.
My 3 mates stole my phone. That's my phone that doesn't have a password on it.
Well done.
Anyway,
Right. Anything else?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to round off.
I think I'll finish waffling. Let's let him go to bed. Go on, Omar.
Amazing. No worries.
Do you know a bit about BIKC and like how it's like set? Because I watched a few videos, but I don't really understand. So I understand you have locals, and then
I will message you this after.
you're messaging me. All right, that's
Yeah,
fine.
is that okay? Because
Yeah,
Omar doesn't actually
I
know
don't give
about
other people a chance. Yeah.
You've got the best. Actually, we're gonna get in some advice from Harry. What's up, Harry and Addy? Welcome, guys. Welcome back, guys.
Hello, Harry.
Hello.
You're right, Mr.
Welcome
Boggy
back,
Man.
Leon. What's up, Leon?
All the gang's here now.
Amazing.
Yeah, indeed.
Have we got any advice for BIKC for Sunny? Anyone can
I mean,
advise?
I think it's a good little championship to start off with,
Yeah,
but I think definitely the prize is there, the way how it works, it's interesting, but I think do it as like a side thing, focus on something else. I mean, some of the championships that I would like focus on would be SRK, Southern Rental Kart Championship, NRKL, Northern Rental Kart Championship or
Yeah.
League. And you've got Club 73, which is owned by the senior race director of Buckmore Park.
I'd
also-
also like to add something. So, shush, Harry. Basically, as much as I do agree with Harry, more of a side thing for your first year. If it's your first year of karting, I'd highly
BIKC.
recommend just starting off with BIKC. Start with, then look into more outdoors. Like gradually build your way up into it.
Yeah. Okay.
And just to clarify, this is Mr. Harry Bogpower here, and I overtook him. Just for incredibly clear.
What's up, Salvador? Welcome.
Been mocked
Hear us?
live.
Wait, where's it gone? I've lost it.
Welcome, Salvador. Can you hear us? We're just doing the Nottingham review.
Oh, is this Salvador Newman?
Watching
It's in the top right. It's in the top
watching your
right.
lines.
It's just
Is
it's
it
right
not-
there.
is that it? Yeah, here we go. KTips, Mr. Omar. This was a beautiful.
Oh,
overtake.
beautiful. Now you're
Right,
this
here
is
we go.
nostalgic now, huh?
Mate, here we go. I mean, look at this. I mean, just for everyone's aware, this is Harry, and this is KTips. I got them mixed up. My apologies in the video.
We got to release some of this footage.
Mate,
Yeah,
I've
we
got
do.
it stored up.
GWI Racing.
Yeah, of course it's GWI Racing.
Oh, banging.
And then there you go, overtaken, bro.
What does GWI stand for?
It's my initials, bro. Guy Williams. G for the guy and then WI.
All right, guys.
All right, yeah, well, we need to let
We've
Omar go
come
to
to
bed.
we've come to the end of track help day. It's great to have everyone join as usual. It's great to have Harry, Leon, Salvador, Adi, of course, Guy, Sunny, and Manav as well. Manav, what we're going to do is save your footage for next week as we come to the end of today's session.
Sorry.
Salvador, would love to have you join as well next week. We were actually watching some of your driving today from Nottingham. You were racing with Ollie. Ollie's one of the heavyweight drivers in the last race you did. So you can even watch this replay back.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I was at Nottingham, to be fair.
Bro,
It was a
forgot he was
really
there.
boring race. It was like an hour.
Well,
he does have his own car. I'm not really surprised.
Oh, so Harry, are you here to insult people?
No, I'm not being rude. I'm saying that he's got his
Are
own
you doing
car.
the
I'm not
regionals?
surprised.
Yeah,
Is
I'd
it on
like to tell
Sunday?
Harry to shush again.
Are you doing the
basically-
regionals on Sunday?
Well,
Harry or me?
Salvador, you.
Is it on Sunday? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm doing regionals at Nottingham.
Amazing, amazing. Well, if you appear in the footage with Ollie again, would love to have your input on that. And
Yeah, for sure.
if you guys have any footage for next week, you can leave it on the new pin post, which is going to go up hopefully tomorrow. Go for it, Guy. Before you
just
round up.
one thing. If you guys want to, this is not me self-promoting. Do not ever do this again. If you guys want to continue the conversation, I've posted my Discord in the chat thing here. I'll be in the VC. Harry, Sonny, if you want to continue the conversation, you're more than welcome to. But I know you guys came a bit late, and lateness will not be tolerated. Carry on, Omar.
Until next week, guys, 6 p.m. GMT. Look forward to having everyone back then. Take care. Good night.
Bye. The fact they actually